Okay, bear with me here. This is like the first time I've made a video where I actually just talk about something. So here we go. Hey, so as everyone is aware at this point that Skate 4, or well, Skate as they're calling it, is coming out rather soon. So I feel like now that Skate 3 is 12 years old, 12 and a half at this point, which is weird because still it's one of those games that feels like it just came out, but at the same time when you go to like play it you can tell how much it's aged. I personally didn't think they'd come out with another Skate game considering how old it was, but since Skate 3, as people who have played it, still holds a place in their heart, and like people are still finding glitches. Like I think one was found, another speed glitch in the Mega Park, like a couple, I don't know, months ago. The game is still relevant, so I'm glad that they're making another one, but I kind of want to reminisce it. Okay, to start this off though, with my first thing about Skate 3, you cannot ever mention Skate 3 without mentioning one of the best characters that I've ever seen in a video game. Yet his screen time compared to when you're actually like playing the game isn't that much. He's there in the tutorial, but he shows up on like those tips for loading screens. But other than that, that's pretty much it. He is one of the best characters. I swear to God. Here, let me roll him.
Me, Coach Frank. If you didn't learn here, you didn't learn how to skate. Here, you're gonna learn the basics, you're gonna get good, and if you don't, I'm gonna break your board. Coach Frank.
What was nice about Skate 3 is that one of its main goal is to reach 1 million board sales. Which by doing that, you would do like Call a Meet where you pretty much kill yourself over and over again, like jumping off bridges or whatnot, doing like cannonballs or skydiving down or something. You could take photos, do film. Doing photos, they take seven. You pretty much go into like one area or place that has like an arrow or some sort of marker. Well, no, that wouldn't really be a video, whatever. But you would do any trick off a few certain objects or just one object, depending on where you're at. And some are also like how many points you can get. Some you're racing. Some you're even like trying to battle with maybe like a teammate or free for all against other NPC skaters, which you can also do this online too. All of these like objectives or activities you can do, which is also these tournaments, by the way, which are the best in my opinion, but also rage-inducing if you screw up. You can do them all online, and you get extra boards for doing that too. And in the end, once you hit, in every milestone you hit, you will unlock these like customizable areas or gyms, open parts. You can create whatever you want with them. And it's pretty much this game sandbox, sort of. You can also place objects outside of like your little part creators. And this game also has some cheat codes, which one of my favorite ones pretty much turns all the NPCs hostile. Because there's guys, you can piss them all off if you wanted to. And they will fight you. Women have tasers. That is one thing to notice if you feel like dicking around. That's one thing you can do. It's just, there's so many different things that I would not necessarily expect from a skateboarding game, especially being able to piss off people. That's definitely enjoyable for the first 5 minutes. Okay, I do take back that beating the shit out of people is to be unexpected because at this point it's pretty much the norm. But I need to finish talking about just what the game is, because this is about a new skate game that's coming out that 12 and a half years after the launch of Skate 3 is, well, more so 12 years, whenever we got the first teaser. I don't remember its date. It's been 12 years since we've gotten anything for a skate game. And we are on 2 generations of consoles later, because this thing came out in Xbox 360, PS3, if some of you don't even know that. And there are so many different possibilities we could have, different engines, different, obviously, console, graphics, features. It's gonna have to evolve on the third game, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard of a task. Just one of the main concerns, though, is that it's EA, 2022 EA, or what? Well, I mean, it's the same EA we've had for like a decade, but it's EA, and it's free to play, which people, oh well, it's gonna be free to play, which people are rightfully nervous about. I'm personally nervous about it. They're having like cosmetics, all that kind of things. You know, that's gonna come with a free to play game. It is worrying because, especially since it's EA handling it, they could go balls deep into microtransactions, and that is something that I am worried about. And like I said, a lot of other people are. We know what happens with these sorts of games. Maybe it'll be popular for the first week or two, and then everyone's still going to be hating EA, most likely even more than we already do. Going to be reaching new heights that we never expected. Going to be saying hi to Zeus or something. I really hope that the new Skate game doesn't get the modern Madden FIFA treatment. You know, whereas all these microtransactions that they just like feed off of you like a vampire or something. You know, biting into your neck, but instead they're trying to bite into your wallet. Like, it's classic EA fashion, and this could definitely destroy the reputation for these games. Because the last time that I can remember that we got a solid skateboarding game. By the way, when I say skate itself, I mean like the Skate series. Was Tony Hawk Skater Pro, was like the first 1 and 2 remakes. I didn't play them personally. I just didn't really have. I never really cared to. Not saying that they're bad games, and just never really caught my eye. I've been more of just stuck with Skate 3. But besides that, for those who have been looking into the new Skate game and want to play it, I do recommend getting Skate 3. You can still get it on like the Xbox One store and all that stuff. I think it's on Steam too. I don't remember how much. Probably like $20, 20, 30. I'd have to actually check that. But I would recommend trying it at least before it comes out. I think it's also on EA Play. But it has like, I mean, I don't know what they would do with cosmetics. Maybe give you a unicorn suit or something. Because usually they just had like merch clothing, usually like the style of Thrasher videos. But I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about, so I'm gonna wrap this up right here. I'll probably talk about something again later. I need to work on my public speech instead of just like background and fucking videos with my buddies. So I'll see you later. Yeah.